What is going on, everybody? Now, one of these days, I'm going to get everything right, where everything is just so smooth and it's just so easy. Tonight's a late night stream. I doubt we really get anyone in here tonight. I do have some stuff set up of who I am going to be talking some mess to, so I can't wait. We're going to see who shows up. Like I said, I doubt anyone really shows up tonight. So we'll just see. Right now, we don't got anyone in the stream. It is 10 o'clock, so we'll see. We'll see if people start to trickle in here in a bit. But no one comes in, I'll just end this stream in a few minutes. Just delete it. Whatever. So, but all right, let me see here. Boop, 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 boop. Okay, we are live. Still no one in here. I'm pretty sure other people are doing other things. Like I said, it is what it is. I'm not worried about it. I'll give this 15, 20 minutes, and if no one shows up, we'll just delete the stream and act like none of this ever happened, because normally you have people that are, what is up, Preacher Man Sports? Thank you for tuning in, bro. Valix, how you doing? I didn't think people were going to actually show up tonight, because it is a very late night stream. Like, I actually want to do it for like 9:30, but family duty calls. I probably could have done an easier stream. EC1 live stream is funny. Is he on right now? Is EC1 on right now? What is up, 301 Cowboy, man? How you doing, homie? Let me see. Is EC1 live right now? That is going down right now? Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh my god. Okay. Hold on. Oh man, he's got me. I came in at the perfect time. I came in at the perfect time.
We're on the winner table. We're at the dinner table. We're serving L's and W's and shit. And I promise you, the Cowboys are going to be one of them that they're going to eat L's and shit.
They're serving L's and W's? Does he know what he's saying?
Lost. Buccaneers lost. We either going 15 to. Well, you're a Giants fan, so I wouldn't even take you seriously. Well, no, you're an Eagles fan. Sorry, I'm thinking of what's the other dude's name? Other Giant fan that comes on. No, my fault. Hey, Chris Hansen, don't have a.
Alexander, happy birthday to you, homie.
No, he don't have a job.
Happy birthday to you, man.
Because if he had a job,
I hope you're enjoying your day. I really do.
He wouldn't be worried
happy
about what
birthday, bro.
Do.
Happy birthday.
His job is to sit on his ass and on welfare. Listen, you're not fooling me. Y'all motherfuckers talk about what I'm doing. Go get a job.
Who's on welfare? Hold on. Hold on. Who's on welfare?
Wanted signs. Pick one. Hell, McDonald's is hiring. There's people with jobs with help wanted signs. Pick one. Hell, McDonald's is hiring. He wouldn't be worrying about what other people do. His job is to sit on his ass and on welfare. Listen.
Hold on.
Buccaneers lost.
Hold on. Is he talking about me?
We either going 15 to. Well, you're a Giants fan, so I'm.
Is this fool talking about me being on welfare? Did he say that?
Other Giant fan that comes on. No.
Hold on. Big play Slay. This guy brought my name. Said my name.
Like catch weirdos.
And now he's saying.
Don't have a job. You know why? Because if he had a job, he wouldn't be worrying about what other people do.
Yeah, he's talking about me.
His job is to sit on his ass and on welfare. Listen, you're not fooling me.
Sit on his ass and welfare? What does that mean?
Go get a job.
What does that mean? We're going to listen to this.
Because if he had a job.
We're going to listen to this one more time.
Buccaneers lost. We either going 15 to. Well, you're a Giants fan, so I wouldn't even take you seriously. Well, no, you're an Eagles fan. Sorry, I'm thinking of what's the other dude's name?
I gotta
other
listen to
Giant
this.
fan that comes on. No, my fault. Hey, Chris Hansen, don't have a job to do like catch weirdos out. No, he don't have a job. You know why? Because if he had a job, he wouldn't be worrying about what other people do. His job is to sit on his ass and on welfare. Listen, you're not fooling me. Y'all motherfuckers talk about what I'm doing. Go get a job. There's people with jobs with help wanted signs. Pick one. Hell, McDonald's is hiring. Go get a job and do something with your bum life. Don't worry about Eagle Chin One. Listen, whatever
Hold on. I need to go. I'm in his stream. I need to.
Eagles YouTuber. Let me know when I can live with you. Until that, shut the fuck up. Don't worry about what I have in my life. Are you a cop? Are you adopting me? Is you offering me a place to stay? If you're not, don't worry about me. Y'all weird. Y'all weirdos. You're weirdos. You're worrying about the wrong shit when you should be worrying about what you have.
What?
I bet you are a fat slob on the couch. Eagle Chin wants to clown.
Maybe he's talking about this Reaper guy. I know he's not talking about me being on welfare.
Look at this story.
I know he's not talking about me being on welfare.
You got no life. Go to the other Eagles YouTubers. I don't want you. I don't like you. I don't like trolls.
Yeah, he's not talking about me. I thought he was talking about me being on welfare. I was like, what the hell is this dude talking about?
You get blocked. Matter of fact, I think the Giants just got a new whole coach.
Oh, look.
You think they're coming out the gates being good? No.
Jadis Young telling this man that I'm live right now.
If you want to troll them, go to the Boyz4Life. If you want to troll in general, go to Boyz4Life.
See how that works? My name just being brought up and brought up and brought up and brought up.
Hell, the media don't even want to talk about the other Eagles YouTubers. I don't want you.
Let me see. Where are you talking about me? Where? Let me see this.
Get back to football.
I had a whole thing going. Like I was gonna do some.
Of course, he's live now. He probably talking about Eagle Chin One or someone Eagle fan. He can't stop talking about Eagles because they're trending topic. What is he going to talk about? The Dallas Cowboys? They've done nothing.
Okay, for this man to sit. I mean, yes. We do trash the Eagles over here. We do make fun of y'all over here. Highly entertaining, making fun of Eagle video makers. And the funny thing is I had no idea this guy was even live. I didn't even know that this dude was still doing YouTube until a couple days ago. I had no idea. I wasn't even going to do anything on this guy today, but someone told me he was live. And as soon as I click on his thing, you know, to watch it, guess what? Guess what's the first thing that I hear out of his name? First thing I hear out of his mouth, my name being said. As soon as I clicked and brought up his video, my name is being brought up. And I find that completely funny. I mean, you know, and he wants to sit here and say that I'm talking about him. I mean, yeah, now I am because this guy automatically wants to put my name in his mouth. You hadn't noticed that I haven't really talked about him in a couple weeks, right? I haven't really said much unless when he's come into the chat. Actually, I've said some things about him and to him maybe once or twice for a few minutes when he's been in here, right? That's about it. And when I mean few minutes, I mean like out of the totality of my stream that I've done in the past couple weeks, you know, maybe 10, 15 minutes is considered a few minutes when you're doing a 2-hour stream. But nevertheless, like I have a Joey Shakes video that I want to sit here and make fun of today that I haven't been able to do because things got pushed back because of the thunderstorm and the day and the night before that. I was trying to do my just do a number of things, man. I just didn't have time to do it. So a lot of things got pushed back, and tonight I was gonna do a Joey Shakes trolling video. That was going to happen. But then I get told EC1 is live, and then out of nowhere I click on his thing right after I'm being told. I go to his channel, I click on the video, and it is crazy that my name is the first thing I hear. Bro, you got that commercial. That's enough. Bro, you got the commercial. That's enough. Yeah, I do have the commercial, and we are going to play it. And guys, I have a new thumbnail that I want to run by y'all. And I need y'all to let me know what y'all think of this thumbnail. But we're gonna play this commercial real quick.
Here, Jamie, turn down that music. I can't hear a thing. Come on, Jamie.
Me, they don't even want to talk about it. They're embarrassed to mention them.
Turn that shit off, motherfucker.
You know why?
I was getting changed, you know what I'm saying? I don't want that shit on TV.
What are you?
I don't want motherfuckers seeing me getting changed,
Turn
you know what I'm
that thing
saying?
off. He's pulling his goalie. You're not fucking care. What the fuck are you doing, J-Rock?
I was getting changed, motherfucker.
Change my ass. You're fucking
You
cranking it.
knocking motherfuckers.
That was fucked.
That was a bit fucked.
It wasn't that fucked, you know what I'm saying? I was getting changed. What's going on?
Listen, man, I got some good news for you. Get cleaned up, meet me back at the flea market.
Aight. Peace, bub.
Don't touch me.
You motherfuckers ain't gonna tell nobody that I was getting changed, right?
Christ, no.
So guys, I got some a little bit of sad news here. Once we hit that 4,000 mark and we finally are able to be monetized and everything, all that goodness, these videos are not gonna be able to be played. I know it sucks. I know that's why y'all come here for the entertainment value, but a lot of these videos that I play that have cuss words on them, unless I bleep them out while I'm editing them, then I can play them, while I have my while I have myself monetized. But if I don't bleep stuff out and if I don't do all that goodness, then yeah, we can't play this. So I may have to go back and redo some of these videos, take some of the stuff off, and then make sure I put in that bleep noise, so that way we can still have at least the visual effect. We're not gonna have the audio effect in the cussing, but it is what it is. Just wanted to let y'all guys know. But let's get back to this live stream right now, and I'm pretty sure people are running and telling him that I'm doing a troll job on him. We're not. I want to call it troll, but trolling stream on him, which it is what it is. I would, like I said, I had something on Joey Shakes being done, but if he was talking about actual football and not mentioning me, or other cowboy YouTuber or whatever it is he's doing, I wouldn't have stuck around. I would have left. He's talking about football. I'm gonna go out and do what I'm gonna do. But this guy wanted to go out and start. Man, as soon as I clicked on his video, my name was the first name that popped out of his mouth. But let's keep watching this.
They've done nothing. Hell, the media don't even want to talk about it. They're embarrassed to mention them. You know why? Because they've been shitted on each and every year when they think they're good.
What is he talking about? How are we an embarrassment? How are we an embarrassment? Does he not realize that everything that the Eagles do was to catch the Dallas Cowboys? Does he not know that? Does he not know that his quarterback is in pure passing stats is straight garbage? Like it's a dumpster fire. Does he not realize that Dak Prescott, as much as, since I'm able to watch every single snap that he has because I am a Cowboys fan, does he not realize that Dak Prescott in pure passing stats this past season was in the top 10? In the top 10. He probably sits at 6 or 7 around there in pure passing stats. I mean, he sits in top 10 in passing yards and in interceptions thrown, the least amount, and then he sits at the top 5 in completion percentage and touchdowns last year. Did y'all know that? I mean, of course y'all knew that because I talked about it last night in my quarterback list, which I'm gonna revise and redo, and hopefully I'll have it for Sunday night when I get back from my parents' house, because we are gonna celebrate 4th of July. So probably Sunday night, I am gonna have another quarterbacks list that will be revised, but the revisions aren't gonna be that drastic. Like I told you, probably the top 12 are probably are going to stay, while everyone else kind of, they may fall a little bit. They may fall a little bit. May have some things change. But let's keep going here.
They got tired of it. Jerry Jones lost the outlet, definitely.
Jerry Jones lost what?
Unless you want to turn on fucking Undisputed, with Shannon Sharp thinks Dak's still better.
What did he say? What show? I know he didn't say Undisputed. He said something else. And Dak Prescott is better than Jalen Hurts. Is he dumb? Like, is this kid really that dumb? Is this kid really that dumb? I mean, this guy really thinks, like I said, he's been listening too much to Bird Gang 31. I'm sorry, he has. He has a lot of talking points that this kid has. Look at his face right now. I mean, I stopped it perfectly. This kid's face, this kid's talking points are the same of BG31. Let's be real here. They are. This kid doesn't have a simple thought of originality in his bone. And if he does, it's normally the dumbest shit anyone has ever heard. You know that, right? I mean, we listen to this guy talk about how it takes 2 to 3 years to recover from a torn ACL. And when we got into it, he did make me upset. He did piss me off. It was like talking to a wall with this guy. But either way, this is the kid that said it takes 2 to 3 years, and what he was trying to say was to be yourself, to be the athletic person that you were 2 to 3 years prior. When you did tear your ACL. That's what he was trying to say. Meaning, you have your ACL, you tear it, the next year you come back, but you're not athletically the same until 2 to 3 years down the line, which is complete bullshit. It really is. It's all a mindset. It's all a mindset of how you, because if you're not fully yourself and fully recovered, there's no way that these doctors are going to put you on the field to play. That is the dumbest thing. And we got into it before. The article that he was quoting was dated from 10 years ago. 10 years ago. And he's trying to push this shit now. And then the article even said that there's still more data and it's kind of inconclusive in the whole scope of things. So let's keep going.
Okay. Yeah, Dak might be a better regular season quarterback. Right now in the division, Dak is number 1. Right?
Thank you. Dak is number 1. So I don't know what he's talking about, how, people listening to Undisputed and Shannon Sharp thinking that Dak Prescott is no. You know how that is contradicting himself. He's over there making fun of Shannon Sharp because he's saying that Dak Prescott is the number 1 quarterback or the best quarterback in the division. He's making fun of, basically saying that Dak Prescott isn't, and of course he knows that we all know that he thinks that Jalen Hurts is. But then he sits here and says that Dak Prescott is the number 1 quarterback in the division. You see how dumb that is? You know how ass backwards that is? You know how contradicting he is to himself?
He won't be by this year.
He won't be by the. I need to know. Okay, look. Y'all can timestamp this, please. Please timestamp this at 18, or let's just do 19 minutes. 19 minutes, right? Because I'm gonna start this take around 19 minutes. He sure had a lot of troll accounts. Yeah, I know he did. But we're gonna start this here in a couple seconds. So my hot take is Dak Prescott, because of everything that's going on, look, I'm not even giving no excuses here. Dak Prescott is going to have less, give or take, 4,000 yards. Right under 4,000 or right over 4,000. He's not going to throw close to 5,000 that everyone thinks he's going to throw. He's not going to have 37 touchdowns this year. That's just not going to happen. But CeeDee Lamb will have 9 to 10 touchdowns this year and have over 1,000 yards. That's what's going to happen. That's my take. That's my take. Why he look like he's sucking a because he's used to sucking. He's used to sucking. I mean, you know what team he roots for, Duke Bothers? You know what team he roots for? That dude is angry. Wow. Too young to be so angry. But no, guys, that's my take. Dak Prescott will have less yards this year, right? Between, just give or take 4,000. We can go 100 under 4,000 or 200 over 4,000. But he will have around 4,000 yards passing, less than 10 touchdowns. 10 touchdowns less than what he had this year. So around 27, 28 20 is where he's going to have, because he had 37 this year. Probably have one or two less interceptions, right? But CeeDee Lamb is going to have 9 to 10 touchdowns this year and over 1,000 yards. That's my take right now. That's what I see. And there's a reason for this. I'm not going to give you my reason, what I see the Cowboys are going to be doing this year. I can, but I'm going to wait for it to happen. And just know that when I see the Cowboys do this, remember what I'm talking about right here. Remember, I'm alluding to something right now of what I think the Cowboys are going to do. And when the Cowboys start doing it, I'm going to come back and I'm going to come on here, and July 1st, I remember that day. I'm going to remember that day 3-4 months from now, 2-3 months from now, when the Cowboys are actually doing what I think they're going to do. And I'm going to come back on here and we're going to upload this, not upload this, but we're going to share this stream. And at the 19-minute mark, we're going to start playing the video. And I'm going to sit there and say, look, I told you. Because what I think the Cowboys are going to do, I'm just going to tell you, I just think the Cowboys, in the way they drafted, they're going to end up being a running team this year. They're not going to depend on a lot of Dak this year. They're going to put a smoke screen up. They're going to put a smoke screen up for Dak Prescott, making it look like he is this great, quarterback, throwing 4,000 yards and having, somewhere between 27 to 32 touchdowns. All the meanwhile, you have one wide receiver and they're going to sit there and say, look. I told you we didn't need Cooper. Look what we're getting with CeeDee Lamb. All the while, you're going to have Zeke, depending on who is going to actually be the main ball carrier. A lot of people want Tony Pollard, which I wouldn't mind, but there's a lot of things that Zeke does better than Tony Pollard, as far as the blocking goes, picking up the blitzes, all that good stuff. But also you got to remember, it's Jerry Jones. You got to follow the money. Follow the money says it's going to be Zeke running the ball. And I honestly think we're going to get back to being a run team. And you're going to have Zeke having the ball 20 to 25 times, or maybe Zeke and Tony having the ball combined 20 to 25 times. With obviously Zeke being more the workhorse, and Tony Pollard, they said they're going to use him more, and I wouldn't put it past him. They're going to put him in the slot somewhere. Wouldn't put it past the Cowboys if you line up, with Tony Pollard in the slot, Dak Prescott in the back. Not Dak, but what's his name? Zeke in the backfield. You have Jalen Tolbert, who's a jack of all trades at the wide receiver position. It wouldn't surprise me if they move him all over the place while having TP in the slot. Maybe they go 4 wide receivers. Well, you know what I mean? Tony Pollard. I honestly think that's what some kind of weird shit they're going to do. They can do with Tony Pollard. But they're going to get back to being a run team. Not the way they drafted this year. Your number one guy is an offensive lineman. A big dude at that. Moving him to left guard, because that's where we're going to end up placing him. You have to. And when you look at him, when you look at the guy that we drafted, his best asset is run blocking. He's an exceptional run blocker. Pass blocking, he needs some work, but he's a very good run blocker. So, what does that tell me? That tells me that they're going to try to get back into running the ball again. Not have, because we don't have Cooper, right? We don't have Cedric Wilson, which Cedric Wilson is a product of what was on the field. We just don't have those weapons anymore, right? We don't. So with that being said, they're going to put a smoke screen up for Dak Prescott, and we're going to run the ball a lot more. And Dak Prescott is going to look like he's doing a lot of stuff when he's not. He's just going to be really efficient this upcoming year. That's what I honestly think is going to happen. And y'all can go back and start at the 19-minute mark on July 1st and come back and sit here and say, oh, Boyz4Life, you were completely wrong. You have no idea what you're talking about. Or you're going to come back here and sit there and say, holy shit, you know exactly what you're talking about. Why are we listening to these other fucks that have no idea what the hell this team is and just speculate? And yeah, I get it. They know the X's and O's and they can tell you all kinds of stuff, but they actually have no idea what the hell's going on. That's the funny part about this. That's the funny part about this. I mean, there's things that I've called out on Twitter, things that I've said in other live streams, you know, when I'm doing my other shows that I've called out that I've said was going to happen, end up happening months, you know, a month or two before it happens. I mean, you had my buddy, Cowboys Corner, which we have a show together called the Boys Corner. But, you know, Cowboys Corner sat there and said that Tyler Smith is going to be probably used or looks more like a Ron Leary, a swing tackle, right? That's what that or you know the way Ron Leary played at guard. That's what Cowboys Corner was saying weeks ago, about a month or so ago, and then a couple weeks ago, guess what? We see that. We see a tweet about that, about how they remind him are probably going to use Tyler Smith the way Ron O'Leary was used. Like Cowboys Corner and myself and a bunch of others, underrated guys, that come on here from time to time, know exactly what we're talking about. That's the crazy thing. That's funny. It's it is what it is, man. I'm not gonna make any more of it. I'm not gonna say anything else. But bro, are you obsessed with Champ? Genius question, not genuine question. Not even trying to. No, I'm not obsessed with Champ. I wasn't even gonna do a trolling video or do anything on Champ today, or at all, because I had no idea that the dude was even live. But I get on here and I have everything set up for a Joey Shakes troll video that it was gonna be very easy to do. A 7-minute video of him talking about Jalen Hurts and AJ Brown and the chemistry they had and how great it's going to be, when I was going to talk so much shit about it. But someone told me that Champ was live. So I said, you know what? Forget it. Let's see what Champ is doing. Let's see what he's talking about. Before I even shared the stream, I said, let's see what Champ's doing. And guess what? Champ was talking about me. Champ was talking about me. So I said, okay, cool, man. You know what? Forget it. Forget that other stream. Let's go and do this. Let's go and troll this guy. So we're gonna get back to the trolling and see what happens.
I promise you, Jalen Hurts will be better next year, better than that. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
See, this guy right here likes to make outlandish, dumb comments without any substance behind anything he says, and then he plays it off at, oh, you know what? I had a hot take. Yada, yada, I'm wrong. I look like a clown. And he doesn't care. I'm not saying that I try not to, I don't try to be the smartest person in the room. I don't try to do any of that stuff. I just come on here and speak my piece. And basically a lot of things that I say hold substance because I base off of what I see on the field, and I base my stuff of what I see on paper as far as stats go. And I kind of intertwine the two because you have to, because stats don't tell the whole story. And then when you look at the game, he may be playing shit all game, have 250 yards passing, 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, looking like dog shit. But then, you know what? He makes a game-winning drive. That right there is, that's what a winner does. I mean, there's guys on here that have those exact stat line, 250 yards, 3 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, looking like absolute dog shit, right? And then they flat out lose the game. Those aren't winners. So you got to take all that stuff into account. And I can do that with Dak Prescott. And although Dak Prescott has a stat line to say, oh, this guy's a top 10 guy, but when you look at his play and the game's in his hands, I get it. He has 24 comebacks or some weird shit like that. But how can you praise a guy for giving us a comeback victory when he's the reason why we're even in that situation to begin with. And you can't compare the same thing with Tony Romo. Because here's the reason. Tony Romo, until DeMarco Murray got there, and only had DeMarco Murray for what, 2 years? 2 years out of Tony Romo's entire career. Tony Romo was dropping back 50 to 60 times a game sometimes. It's not a surprise that you have 3 interceptions. It's really not. But when you're dropping back 25, 30, 35 times a game, and you can't make completions because you're so inaccurate, and you're losing the game, but at the same time, you have 330 yards, 400 yards passing. But some of those passes that you make that are incomplete are at crucial times. So yeah, you do fall down in a peg a little bit. So, but anyways, let's get back to this.
It is what it is. I've never been the type to hold my tongue. I'm not going to sugarcoat nothing. Y'all afraid to say what y'all want to say, but I'm not. Eagles are going 16-1 this year. That is my prediction.
Y'all heard that, right? 16-1. This guy says 16-1.
I think Jalen Hurts is going to be having that exact same year that Mahomes had in his second year. Yeah.
50 touchdowns. He thinks Patrick Mahomes is going to, he thinks Jalen Hurts is going to have over 50 touchdowns this year. Holy shit.
An MVP year. I think A.J. Brown's going to go off. And I think the whole offense is going to go off.
Okay, so I had a poof aha moment last night when I was doing my video. So A.J. Brown, right, was essentially basically the only wide receiver in Tennessee, right? Pretty much. Do people not realize that A.J. Brown wasn't the main concern of defenses? Do they not know that? You try to explain it to Eagle fans, right? And they tell you don't know what you're talking about. But guys, why am I right like 90% of the time when it comes to the Cowboys and the Eagles about what's happening? Right? Why? Just based off of what I see and the little bit that I know of football, right? As far as being well-versed and the terminology and things like that. I couldn't tell you if a defense lined up of what kind of defense that. I couldn't tell you that stuff because I don't know football like that. And I've told y'all that. I've said that many of times. I didn't play football long enough to where I can recognize the defense or know what kind of defense is what. I only know some of the wide receiver routes and what they're called because I played wide receiver in high school for a year. I played corner freshman year for a year on the football team. And when you're a freshman, it's basically guard this guy and you're man-to-man. That's basically it. So I've said this many a times, and I've said this to Cowboys Corner, on the Boys Corner, and that's why I miss doing that show, because he was teaching me a lot. He was. But, like I said, I'm right 90% of the time when it comes to the Eagles and the Cowboys.
Why would I not think that?
So let me go back and let me see let me refresh what he said.
Eagles are going 16-1 this year.
16-1.
That is my prediction.
His prediction.
I think Jalen Hurts is going to be having that exact same year that Mahomes had in his second year. Yes.
Oh my God. This calls for a commercial break. A quick commercial break.
I don't need more friends. I need pussy. That is the main reason for my life.
So that is, dude, my camera has been acting up and I am off for whatever reason. I don't know why. I don't know if I need to do an update, but like I am behind when I speak, and I never used to be like that. A lot of things are off. But anyway, let's continue.
In the MVP year.
Now I remember what I was talking about when we were talking about this. Because he said A.J. Brown is going to go off. Does he not realize that A.J. Brown now doesn't have the blanket of a Derrick Henry? Does he not realize that? Does he realize that now he's going to basically be the main focal point for the main focal point for the Philadelphia Eagles? Sorry, guys. Be the main focal for the Philadelphia Eagles. It's not going to be a Derrick Henry. You don't have a Derrick Henry there. So now I get it. They got a game plan for Smitty. They got a game plan for Jalen Hurts. And now they got a game plan for A.J. Brown. But it's kind of easy to game plan for A.J. Brown and Smitty when you have a quarterback that sits in the bottom tier of passing. I don't know where these people sit here and say, oh, yeah, Jalen Hurts is good. I've seen him throw the ball. He don't have no arm strength problem. He don't have that, blah, blah, all kind of bullshit. I don't understand where they see that. When you look at the numbers, it is awful. And his numbers are skewed because he had a lot of garbage time stats. His first couple of first few games. He did. So I don't understand where these guys come out and say, oh, Jalen Hurts, he's a great quarterback. He's this, he's that. No, he's a great offense. He's a good offensive weapon. That's what he is. He should be a gadget quarterback, but to have him as your starting quarterback and look, I'm going to sit here and say this, and y'all can hate me and y'all can whatever y'all want. Let's be real here. And I'm going to say this with a straight face while I'm looking in the camera. Jalen Hurts is a poor man's poverty line. Dak Prescott. He is. He is a poor man's Dak Prescott. That's what Jalen Hurts is.
I think A.J. Brown's going to go off. I think the whole offense is going to go off. Why would now not think that?
Why would you not think that? You wouldn't think that based off of what you saw last year. So you're telling me the addition of one guy on your team is going to change the landscape of the whole offense? Are you kidding me? One guy. If Amari Cooper couldn't do that for the Dallas Cowboys, and Amari Cooper is hella better than A.J. Brown, then explain to me, then I seriously doubt that that's going to. How much you want to bet that the Eagles shy away from running the ball because that's what they're good at, right? Shy away from running the ball, and they try to force passes, and they try to pass, and they try to make Jalen Hurts do reads the first, 5-6 games? Imagine that happening. Imagine, I really think that's going to happen, guys. You can't say it's not, or it's not far off. When you trade and pay A.J. Brown that kind of money, you're dumb to sit here and say, oh, we're going to run the ball or be a balance. No, you're not. Because guess what? If you're a balanced attack, A.J. Brown isn't touching 1,000 yards. Devontae Smith isn't touching 1,000 yards. That's just not happening. If you're going to have Jalen Hurts run the ball a lot, have these design plays the way Lamar Jackson does, that's just not happening.
Is this something I should be scared of? Who am I scared of?
The whole NFL is what you should be scared of. Everyone in the NFL you should be scared of and worried about. How can you base he's a poor man's Dak when Jalen only played one complete season? I mean, look at Dak Prescott. Look at Jalen Hurts and their style of play. They are almost identical. Almost. Dak Prescott took off a lot in his first couple years. Until he started trying to become a pocket passer. Jalen is the same way. He takes off running a lot. They haven't developed into a pocket passer yet. Jalen Hurts struggling with throwing the ball. Dak Prescott, same thing. Jalen Hurts is a poor man's Dak Prescott. It is what it is. You have to play a couple seasons to say that. No, I don't have to. I can see it already. Philly. If you want to come back here next year or in 2 years, you can keep this in your phone, whatever, download it, and at 40 minutes, go back into it and listen to it from the 40-minute mark, and we can go back and talk about this, and you can tell me how I was right about that. I mean, they were already comparing him to Russell Wilson, right? That's what they've compared him to. And guess what? Dak Prescott has already been compared to Russell Wilson. So why not? How is it not far off to say that Jalen Hurts is a poor man's Dak Prescott? Explain that to me. It's the same. Example, Jared Allen was labeled a bust after year one. Let's call a spade a spade. What does that have to do with what I just said? Jalen Hurts is Dak light. That's funny.
This division didn't get better. Matter of fact, I think the Giants just got a new whole coaching staff. You think they're coming out the gates being good? No. I think we're going to sweep them. If you want to troll them, go to the Boyz4Life. If you want to troll in general, go to Boyz4Life. Chris Henson is a goofy. And listen, man. I don't want to say that now. I don't like trolls. And I'm not even going to mention. Matter of fact, we're just going to ignore them. Let's talk about the Eagles, man. Jalen Hurts.
All right, I guess he's done here. We can stop this. Stop listening to him talk. I'll watch this later and see what I can do. But what I really wanted to do was a Joey Shakes thing. But, we probably don't have enough time to do that. We have like 18 minutes left. I'm only going to do about an hour show. Tomorrow, though, will be a little bit of a longer show tomorrow. I'll probably do it for a couple hours, maybe a few hours. I'm not sure. Oh, man, I need to cut my beard here a little bit, man. Some of these hairs are getting up into my nose and making me itch, tickling my nose. But anyway, Eagles champ won is big man. What's he big mad about? What happened? Is he live right now, still being upset? Dude's a psycho. I know. Awesomeness Sports, is he still live talking mess right now? Is he pissed off right now or what? Because if he is, we can go back. And I can go and is he still live? No, I don't think he's live anymore, guys. Or is he? Oh, he is live. But EC1, let me know. Is he over here all pissed off right now? Oh, man. The people that are in here that are also over there, tell him that Jalen Hurts is a poor man's Dak Prescott. And let me know what he says, because that's going to be hilarious. Hurts is Dak light with just one less playoff win than Dak. Bro, what is your deal with the whole... Why are you have to be one of EC1's followers. You have to be. Because only EC1... EC1's the only one I've ever seen that is hung up so much on playoff wins. Yeah, I mean, I've never seen someone hung up as much as he is. I mean, that's cool. That's great. But Eagles should not be talking right now, especially since you don't have a playoff win under Jalen Hurts. I understand that you made it to the playoffs last year, and what y'all want to sit there and and lie to the public. You video makers sit there and lie to the public and sit there and say, oh, we did great. Look at what we did. We were supposed to be in a rebuilding year, and we made it all the way to the playoffs and got our asses beat by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, right? What y'all don't want to tell the public out there, that really don't know much of anything, that hang on your every word, and then when your every word becomes false and fake, and it doesn't even it doesn't come to fruition, it doesn't happen, and the complete opposite happens. It's and they figured out y'all are liars. Y'all need to tell these people, Eagle fans. You need to tell your people, hey, look, we played good for the team that we were. The teams that we beat were trash. We beat second and third string backups to get to those extra wins, to get those 9 wins. And if they didn't up the games to 17, we wouldn't have made the playoffs. That's what you need to be telling your fan base. Not coming over here and saying, oh, well, we were in a rebuilding season, yada, yada, yada. We still made the playoffs. Look at what we did last year. You don't expect us to get better this year? Well, with the teams, with the players that we have? No, I don't. I expect your record to be good only because it is one of the easiest schedules in the NFL. Dallas Cowboys, the same thing. But if y'all are gonna sit here and say y'all are Super Bowl contenders, y'all are jackasses. Y'all are bigger jackasses than I thought. But guys, I'm gonna take a quick break before we get out of here, and I have something to reveal for y'all. I have the new thumbnail that I'm gonna end up using from here on out. Y'all just let me know what y'all think, but I will play that in a couple minutes. But here's the commercial break.
Here, Jamie, turn down that damn music. Christ, I can't hear a thing. Come on, Jamie.
Turn that shit off, motherfucker! I was getting changed, you know what I'm saying? I don't want that shit on TV. I don't want motherfuckers seeing me getting changed, you know what I'm saying?
Off. He's pulling his goalie.
You're not fucking care. What the fuck are you doing, J-Rock?
I was getting changed, motherfucker.
Change my ass. You're fucking
nut
cranking
knocking motherfuckers.
That was fucked.
That was a bit fucked.
It wasn't that fucked, you know what I'm saying? I was getting changed. What's going on?
Listen, man, I got some good news for you. Get cleaned up, meet me back at the flea market.
Aight. Peace, bub.
Don't touch me.
You motherfuckers ain't gonna tell nobody that I was getting changed, right?
Christ, no.
Well, let me see here. I think we made this a little bit darker of where I want it. There we go. Okay. That's the blue that I want. That's the blue that we're going to have from here on out. Anyway, how many playoff wins does Dak Prescott have compared to Jimmy G? Answer that. Losers. What does Jimmy G have to do with this division? Explain that to me. Because you know when I became a fan, right? You know. And if I did become a fan at 5 years old, I would have seen 2 Super Bowls in my lifetime. But, at 5 years old, and I don't remember the Super Bowl when I was 5. So, it is what it is. It's whatever to me. I can't wait. I seriously can't wait for the season to start. So, guys, for the few people that are in here, and I know it's a late night stream. We only have, we got 65 total views. We got 11 likes. It's not a big deal. I mean, I appreciate it. I mean, tomorrow I have a little something that I want to say to every single one of y'all. So stay tuned and come in. But hey, guys, I have a new thumbnail that I want to show y'all. And I want to get your thoughts on it. When you see this thumbnail, this is going to be the new thumbnail that I'm going to use from here on out. And I want to know what you guys think. I really do. So this is the new thumbnail. I mean, it's kind of the same. I got the two pictures. I redid one of my pictures. I had to. Had to put the crown on me because I have been told I'm the king of trolls. So why not put a crown on my head? And this is what the new thumbnail is going to look like. So, hold on. Why do you never answer? What, bro? Are you dumb? Like you got to be one of the dumbest dudes out there. You got to be one of the. You asked me how many playoff wins does Jimmy have over Dak? Honestly, I do not know. What does he have? Like 3 wins compared to 1 Dak Prescott? And what's funny is that once Jimmy is out of the league, Dak Prescott can go and win 4 games in a span of 2 years and have more victories in the playoffs. So I don't know what you're talking about. Hold on. I own you, son. I'm starting to call you nephew. You own me? You own me. Explain to me how you own me. I don't understand how you think you own me, dude. I don't get it. I don't understand how you think you own me. What do you do? What have you done for you to sit there and say you own me? Because you asked me dumb questions like this? Because you've asked me what? Didn't you ask me about someone else having playoff wins than Dak Prescott? Or compared them to Dak Prescott or whatever it was last night in the stream? So I don't understand how every time I come on, I bet you off your game. Every time I come on, I bet you off your game. What does that even mean, dude? What does that even mean? You bet me off my game? What are you trying to say, dog? You know how dumb you sound right now? How do you throw me off my game? In what world do you think you throw me off my game? Boyz4Life, is funny how you ask people, are you dumb? Yeah, no, I know, because they gotta be dumb. You know what I mean? You just have to be dumb to sit here and ask dumb questions like they do. You're off your game, nephew. What? Her off your game? Again, doesn't make sense. 301. Are they dumb? Are they dumb? Her you off your game. Look at you, nephew. Off your game. It took him 4 times. 4 times. 4 times to get the fucking sentence right. 4 times to get the sentence right, and he's telling me he throws me off my game when he comes in here because he asks stupid, asinine questions like Dak Prescott. How many playoff wins does he have compared to whatever quarterback he wants to throw out? Jimmy G doesn't have what he has. What, 3 playoff wins? Let me see here. Yeah, I was right. Jimmy G has 4 playoff wins. I was right. 4 playoff wins. You talking about me, and I love it, nephew. I'm talking about you, and you love, because you were on here trying to talk shit, dude. That's why I'm talking about you. If you don't show up, I'm not talking about you. Hell, if anyone showed up here to talk shit, I'm gonna give them attention. Like, you must be dumb. You must be dumb. Let me see here. Okay, I think we fixed some things here because a second ago it was a little off, but now I think we're okay. But we'll see how long this lasts. It's sometimes about people from Philly and Baltimore, not surprising, proper grammar. No. The education system over where these people are from is just ridiculous. So, guys, I wanted to sit here and talk about something. So I came across you know what? No one. I mean, everyone loves a mock draft, no matter where they are, right? No matter what time of the year they are. And I saw a mock draft being done, and the people that were doing the mock draft, it's a pretty well notable YouTube channel, right? YouTube channel. These people are pretty well known. They put out good stuff, and they're I don't think they're a sports channel. I think it's a football channel if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, they were doing a way too early mock draft. That's what they were doing. And they were basing everything off of how Vegas has the standings, right? How Vegas has everyone ranked, right? And the NFL follows what Vegas does. It does. It's almost the same. I mean, I really think that the NFL predicates to what Vegas does. Yeah, I really think so. So it's funny because I was just watching it. I just wanted to see what they were talking about, and it's funny how they have the Philadelphia Eagles drafting at number 12, right after the Washington Redskins, who they draft right after the Steelers and then the Niners. I mean, not the Niners, the Giants. And I was thinking, oh shit, they got the Eagles at number 12, but that's probably their Saints pick, right? That's probably what it is. And I was like, you know what? Let me see where the Eagles are picking, their second pick. And again, the Eagles were inside the top 20, meaning they probably made the playoffs but didn't win the division. Because Vegas has the Dallas Cowboys winning the division. They have the odds pretty high up there for the so the odds are actually, I got out of it. I think it was like 17-1 or whatever it is that the Cowboys win, and I want to say it was even less, or it was higher for like 1,700 or some shit like that, and I think it was higher for the Eagles. But oh man, I'm getting tired. But Vegas has the Cowboys winning this division. I'll say that right now. Dak is a middle of the road quarterback, overrated, just like your whack ass franchise. Drew, can I call you Drew? Okay, I mean, are we on that level yet, Drew? How can you sit there and say that my franchise is whack? When I get it, look, and just for argument's sake, just to make my point a lot better, just to make my team sound that much better than yours, I'm going to give you the 3 championship head start. That's what I'm going to do, right? Back when there was 7, 8, 9 teams in the league, I'm going to give you your 3 world championships, right? Right before the Super Bowl. Hell, right before the Cowboys were even a team. I mean, you won the NFL championship the Cowboys' inaugural season. You know that, right? You know that that's happened, right? 1960 was the last time you won a world championship. Okay, 1960. You won 2 others before that. That was the Dallas Cowboys' first year in the NFL. Explain to me how the Cowboys won 5 world championships when you were stuck on number 3 since 1960. Won five. Five. Well, you had 3 world, not even a Super Bowl. Hell, we had 5 Super Bowls to your none at that point. Right? When we finally won our 5th one. But yet you had 3 world championships, right? But a new franchise, new-ish, 30 years in the making, number 5 comes around. 35 years in the making, number 5 comes about. The Eagles, 2 Super Bowls or 1 Super Bowl at that point in 95. 1 Super Bowl. You have had 2 more Super Bowl appearances since 82. Lost in 04, you won in 2017. You do realize that the Dallas Cowboys have at least 8 Super Bowl appearances. That means they have 8 NFC titles. Not East. NFC titles. The division. Dallas Cowboys is in the 20s when it comes to division titles. The sad part is that y'all been quote unquote dominant for the past 22 years, but yet you haven't repeated as you haven't repeated as NFC champs since 04, but yet you've been dominant in this division from 2000 to 2022. How about you were just dominant in this division from 2000 to 2004? Because 05, 06, all the way to now, and yeah, you were dominant in 2017 when you won a Super Bowl, but prior to that and after that, how are you dominant? How are you dominant? You have and the Cowboys don't claim to be dominant the way y'all do. What we say is that we own the division. And I know you sit there and say, how can you own the division? You haven't won back-to-back titles. You haven't won a Super Bowl in this millennia, and whatever. We own the division because we hold every winning record against every team in the division. We hold the most Super Bowl appearances in the division. We hold the most division titles in the division. We hold the most playoff wins in the division. We hold the most Super Bowls in the division. Even if you count the world championships. So that's how I can sit here and say that the Dallas Cowboys own this division and is not a weak-ass franchise. And what's funny is Drew has not typed anything since I started talking. There he is. There he is. Just started talking. Anyways, hold on. Miss Bird Gang 31, make sure you hit that like. So yes, please hit the like, subscribe. I appreciate it, Miss Bird Gang 31, for stopping by. Really, listen, all your adult life, all you know is losing. That's why you hate the Eagles now. You're all worried about all you're worried about is division because you can't win anything else. I'm not worried about the division. I'm not the Eagles to where I talk about how great a season I had because we went one and done, but yet we won the division. I talk about how we win the division and make fun of y'all when we win the division and troll y'all and talk shit about y'all. You want to know why? Because we won the division. But I don't sit up here and say, oh, we had a great season. We did this, we did that. We won the division. We got so far in the playoffs. I don't do that. Eagle fans, Drew, you do that, bro. You do that. You sit up here and you talk about, oh, the Eagles, they won the division or they made it to the playoffs and at least we got to the division round. We had a great season. See, Cowboy fans don't do that. We don't do that. See, your standard, Drew, is very different than mine. Your standards are like right here, right? Right here. Well, mine are all the way the hell up here. You see that? You see that the discrepancy there, buddy? That's where your standards are. Just making the playoffs, maybe winning the division. being happy with winning the division, being happy you're in the playoffs. While mine are up here talking, when I'm over here, oh yeah, we won the division, cool, great, whatever. But at the same time, that's not what the season's about. The season's about getting to a Super Bowl and winning. Most of what you just said is based in the past. Why does that hold any weight going into this season? Well, I'm not saying that it holds weight, and yes, everything I've said is in the past. But, Philly Jim, I am going off of, where's it at? I'm going off of this comment right here. Dak is middle of the road, just like your whack. And I'm going off of just your whack ass franchise. That's where I had this little rant from, Philly Jim. Was based off that comment of him calling my franchise a whack ass franchise. When I had to put him in his place and tell him, this is what your franchise is. This is what your franchise is. It has nothing to do with what's going on this year. Nothing at all. Dallas is no more relevant than the Arizona Cardinals. At least the Cardinals have been to a Super Bowl. Your adult life. And how are the Eagles relevant at all? Explain to me how the Eagles are relevant at all. Explain that to me. Because if I stand corrected, no matter what the Eagles do, they are linked to the Dallas Cowboys. You realize that, right? You realize that, right? That no matter what the Eagles do, they are linked to the Dallas Cowboys. I'm just saying. Hey, boys, I bet your kids know the Philly special. You said that yesterday, bro. You said that yesterday. Because you can't. I can't what? You've never witnessed a Super Bowl or even an NFC Championship game. Yes, I have. I most certainly have witnessed an NFC Championship game. Hell, go back to Philly Notion. I think it was Philly Notion. We had a stream. I want to say it was during last season, I don't think it was this. It was during last season. I think it was going. Yes, it was me, Jay Tuck, and someone else going into Philly Notion's live stream that he had in week 18 when we played the Eagles. And Philly Notion was asking all kinds of questions about, little trivia things. You have two guys that are older than me. Well, I'm over here I was 7 years old when I watched the last Super Bowl, telling you who had the 2 interceptions, Larry Brown, against O'Donnell, and then asking who was the halftime show, which we all know it was Diana Ross, and then asking something else. I was the one who got every question right about the Dallas Cowboys and had to save some people. So again, you can sit there and make fun. I mean, I'm not even going to ask how old you are, Drew, because I don't even care. I don't care. All I know is that you come on here and you think that you win these battles, but you don't. You don't. I don't know how you can sit here and think you win any sort of battle against me. Like I said, you live in your own head. You have to be an EC1 supporter. You have to be. This guy got to be 60 years old. He keeps saying he's got to be, bro. He's got to be up there in age. And for him to come on here at 60, 65, for him to do that, he has to have no wife, no life, and it's a Friday night at 11 o'clock Central Time, and this guy's on the internet trying to troll me, another man. I mean, I get it. The people that are on here, married, you're a kid, you're 19, you're young, all that goodness. But when you got to be at least okay, now I know he's full of shit. He's 82. I'm under your skin, Liz. You're not under anyone's skin. What's up, Coach Dante? What's up, Coach Dante? I appreciate you for stopping by. But Drew, I'm gonna call you Drew. Do you believe this right here? Hold on. Let's get rid of this. Drew, I need to know, Drew. Do you believe that this? I'm actually at work. You're like work. Okay. Well, since he's at work, I need to know. Drew, I'm gonna play you a clip, and can you tell me if you agree with this or not? Okay.
No, yeah, but Diggs definitely looked like the best player in the field. I can't even front. Diggs looks like a really, really, really good cornerback.
Do you agree with that? Do you agree with that, Drew? And then you're 82 years old and you're still at work, so you have no retirement. You have to be a Walmart greeter at 82. You have no retirement. That you're sitting at Walmart right now at 11 o'clock Central Time. I don't know what time you're from or where you're at, but wow, what a loser! What a horrible life you must live. But do you agree with that? Give you context? What are you talking about? What context do you need? His statement was Diggs is the best player on the field. This was when we were kicking your ass, week 3. Tragic Pacific Standard Time. Target. Now I know he's talking shit. Target. I don't even think Target's open right now. But Drew. You getting personal. Getting personal how? How? Because I said you must have no retirement because you said you're 82? Okay, so you said he's right. So okay then. So do you agree with this? What he says about Jalen Hurts? Let me see. Where's it at? Let me see. Let me get there. That Hurts, in other words, Hurts is trash, basically.
Jalen Hurts just throwing shit up into double coverage, getting people hit.
And again, this is when we were playing the Eagles, and Jalen Hurts was just throwing shit up in the air and getting people fucking decapitated. And then he also said this.
Diggs is a goon, bro. Diggs is a goon. Diggs is out there.
I would have finished the clip, but he kind of like cut himself off and didn't say much after Diggs was a goon. But that's basically what went down, in that live stream. Look, guys, I'm going to end it right here. But Drew, actually what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the final clip. I'm going to play it twice. I'm going to play my ending twice. But Drew, which I don't think you're in here anymore because you're probably a little bitch. But I'm going to play this. I'm going to play this. And I need you, Drew. I need you here to tell me what you think. To tell me what you think about this. Just type it in the chat. Because I'm going to end this stream as this video is playing. So just when you see this, just type it in the chat of what you think. And before I play it, I need you to know something. Drew, it's because of me that this person is doing what they have to do. It's because of me. You don't mess with me. I am the king of kings when it comes to trolling. I am the king of kings when it comes to things like this. Okay. Thank God. I have never had to don Eagles colors in my life. But there have been a few Eagle fans that have donned Cowboys colors. And here, Drew, is a guy that has to do just that. Now, again, Drew, just type in the comments. What you think about this video. Because I'm going to end it right here, but I'm going to stay on and wait for your comment. So type it in when you see this. Let me know you're here, Drew. Let me know you're still here because I know you're going to love this. I know you're going to love it. Do it to LB's face. What the fuck? Your weakness. Do it to LB. Do what to LB's face? Bro, I did a hate week video on LB, and he knew that I do hate week videos. The dude called me and threatened me. So I'm weak. I got under his skin by a hate week video. But anyway. Drew, just know this. Just know this. Everything you thought about any Eagle fan is a lie. Most of you are undercover Cowboy fans. Just so you know. And I'm going to leave this here to show you.
I have never in my life felt so uncomfortable. Jesus Christ. Anyway.